Can't have the expectations high. Okay, let's lower our expectations. Let's lower our expectations to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's low? Is it low? Is it low enough? Okay, I think it is. I think it's low enough. Maybe lower our expectations to Pokemon Legends ZA, right? It's the name of the game? ZA? ZA, yeah. That's how low can we go, right? Okay, because that game was trash. Okay, let's see this game. Let me just flip the chicken. Chicken flipped. Okay, it's probably. Is it gonna have the sound of the chicken being fried? Okay, no. All right, let's start. Damn, he has a whole churrasco machine in his kitchen? No, I do not. Guys, very important. Very important message from Nintendo. Not actual gameplay footage. Very important. Keep that in mind. Okay, number of Pikachus, 1. First Pokemon to appear, Pikachu. We should do a bingo book for these types of trailers. Yeah, that would be nice. Of course, evolutions. Everybody loves evolutions. Okay. They changed the Pikachu design. I'm putting Bulbasaur on my bingo. What's this? We're back? There's the bike. Oh, this is Johto. Oh, they teasing the Fire Red and Leaf Green already. Wait, Fire Red and Leaf Green, you go to Johto? Yeah, no, you don't. You do? I think you do, right? Do you go to Johto in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Pikachu looking chunky? What are we watching? This is just memories? They're trying to nostalgia bait everyone. I mean the 3D design. Ah. Yo, another Pikachu. Never seen this one before. Whoa, is this game only gonna have Pikachus? And all the Pikachus are dressed in they're cosplaying the Pokemons. That's a nice concept for the new game. Everyone is a Pikachu. Did they just high five with their tail? Grass Pikachu, Ice Pikachu, Fire Pikachu. No, more like Charizard Pikachu, Blastoise Pikachu, Deoxys Pikachu. I don't know what that has to do with the new game. No idea. I think they're just nostalgia baiting. That's how they sell their games, is the nostalgia bait. It's how they sell the games. So far, great graphics, but not representative of actual gameplay experience. Screenshots and footage are from a product in development and not final. It's gonna look like cardboard when it comes out. Bro, where is this gonna be? Amazon? Is this in the Amazon forest? After they burned the whole thing? Oh, so they burned the Amazon forest to build this tower. Maybe that's what happened. Bro, this game is supposed to come out in 2027. Guys, pick your starters. Pick your starters. Bro, I don't know. Bro, I think the bird, bro. The bird or the gecko. I think the gecko's gonna turn into something like something ninja-like, no? Assassin, something like that. They always do water types assassins. I mean, the CGI was pretty nice. It was an archer. I don't know, pick your starter. I like the gecko, but the bird is tough. The bird is tough. Same. Bro, the dog, it's either gonna have the best third evolution or it's gonna totally suck like the pig. The pig sucks, man, honestly. Who likes the pig? Come on. Who likes the pig? Jill doesn't like the pig. I don't think my chat likes the pig. Peppa Pig sucks? Yes. Okay. The pig sucks. Brout. Bro! He's the bro! He's the bro! He's the bro! He's called Bro. Bro. This guy is called Pombon. Pombon. Get out of here, man. Gekwa. He's cool. I like his eyes. Tough bro. So that's a lot of water. That's a lot of islands. I wonder where this is. That cloud is kind of weird. We can go underwater. Dive is back? Is Dive gonna be back? Bro! Since when can't we dive in Pokemon games? When was the last game we could dive? Pretty solid starters? Yeah, I would say so. Sun and Moon? You could dive in Sun and Moon? They got me solid. I mean, what? What? Is this the trailer? This the trailer? That's it? We get a full minute and 20 seconds of nostalgia bait and cuteness bait to get the other 2 minutes of Unreal Engine 5 demo assets. This ain't even Unreal Engine 5, bro. It's like 4. I mean, so far, nothing seems to be weird. You know what I mean? Everything seems to have proportions. It doesn't look like cardboard, which is good. Doesn't look like cardboard. Doesn't look like a 2D, 3D. I feel like this is staged. Are the Pokemons really like that? Do you have wind mechanics? Do you have wind mechanics? Look at the hair. Do we have wind mechanics? No JPEG now? It's an announcement trailer. It's just a teaser? Yeah, it's an announcement trailer. It's not gameplay, yeah. I haven't bought a Pokemon game since the DS days and probably won't change now. So we get no new Pokemons except the starters. No new Pokemon reveal. I like this part of the map. This part of the map is cool. I support this idea. Yeah, everything looks okay. Everything looks fine. Yeah. Okay, it passes. It passes. Bro, so if we can dive, that's awesome. That's gonna be insane. I don't have a Switch. This probably is a game for Switch 2. Probably yeah. How do you call it? Exclusive for Switch 2, I believe, if it's coming out on 2027. How did Pokemon cook?
Pokemon cooked with the new Gen 10 starters, and here's why. First, we have the grass type being Brout. It's literally a green angry bird, and the brow part of its name clearly represents eyebrows, which expresses its anger. It has leaves.
Wait, it's not bro? It's brow? It's because of his eyebrows? Nah.
For eyebrows as well. These guys were cooking. Next, we have Pombon, which is clearly based either on a fire dog or lion. Just
That's a stretch, brother.
by looking at its design, we can clearly see it may have had some inspiration from the Lion King, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what its
I think that's a stretch, bro.
final evolution looks like, especially in relation to the Chinese zodiac. And finally, we have Gekwa, which is a combination of gecko and aqua, also known as water. However, Pokemon cooked with this one in particular because you can clearly see it's based on the Littlest Pet Shop. They knew exactly what they were doing with this one. Pokemon cooked with the new Gen 10
I
starters,
just wonder.
and here's why.
Just wonder what's gonna be the last evolutions. Switch 2 exclusive though? It's probably is, or is it confirmed? Is it confirmed? I have to flip the chicken. I think it is. I think so too.